It's filth, guns, and porn. Welcome to STFU News.
USAlfa presents STFU News with your host, Nathaniel Edson.
Thanks for tuning in. Now to our top stories. A man in Spain got diarrhea on a roller coaster and splashed 14 people. Man, what a crappy way to spend a day, you know? People were reported as saying, man, this ride stinks. Police say a man with no hands and no legs is armed and on the run. He's wanted for questioning regarding his possible involvement in a double homicide. Police doubt he's the actual assailant because he's known for not being too handy with the weapon. No? Alright, let me try again. Police are baffled how he managed to flee. He was originally placed on house arrest, but somehow managed to escape his ankle bracelet. This woman here stood up to gender norms by naming her son Vagina. I mean, nothing says I'm standing up to gender norms like giving your kid a name that sucks. I mean, Vagina will only be a cool name if his middle name was Slayer. And then you gotta throw some Roman numerals in there, like, hey, what's your name? Vagina Slayer 19? Smith? I mean, dude, this lady has ruined this kid's life. I mean, how's he going to get a girlfriend? What straight woman is going to want to go out in public and say, I love vagina? And his name alone is going to be a distraction whenever the teacher calls roll when he's in school. And all the kids are going to be like, whenever he farts, be like, man, that's a stinky vagina. Whenever he gets all sweaty, they'll be like, man, that's a moist vagina. Or whenever he burps, you get it. And then, you can't get mad when he comes home crying. Be like, oh, the kids at school call me a pussy. Because his name literally means pussy. Lady, you named your son Vagina. What are you going to name his sister? Veiny Cock? Hey everybody, come meet my children. This is my son Vagina and his sister Throbbing Ballsack. Alright, let's check out some social media. This lady right here writes, I stand by something that I wholeheartedly believe, and if you don't like what I'm going to say, unfriend me. So fair warning. Oh, this is going to be good. It ties with age play. I don't have children yet, but if I ever had a boy and he was at a certain point where he was interested in sex, I'd be happy to help him and teach him. I won't get sexual pleasure out of it. I just want my son to know the ins and outs of it. So if taking his virginity is something that I have to teach him, oh my goodness! What kind of Maury Povich roll tide crap is this? She has to be like a teen or 20 or something because, they're stupid and that's expected out of them. I am glad she has no kids. Can you imagine meeting her husband like, hey babe, Jimmy needs to learn about sex, so I'm going to go ahead and bone down. No. A study finds that 16.4 million Americans think that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. You know what? Neil Armstrong, I am sorry. I am sorry. I know that as you stood on the moon in 1969 and you gazed out at planet Earth, at that moment you knew you did something for all of mankind. You had to. You sacrificed so much to the people of the world to show them that for generations to come, that with hard work and dedication and good old American ambition, we can accomplish the impossible. And I'm sure that as you stood there with Old Glory, that flag that you planted, you knew that from this moment on that we would no longer be bound by the parameters of our past and of our ignorance, You knew that from that moment we will only get better and expand upon the knowledge and brilliance across the universe. But look at us now, we're eating freaking Tide Pods, naming our kids vaginas, and thinking that chocolate milk comes from brown freaking cows. I quit. I quit. No, I don't want to do it. I don't. Dude, brown cows? Are you for real? Serious? I can't. Okay. You owe me. I'll go back. You owe me. A feminist hero bakes sourdough bread using her own vaginal yeast. Oh, what the? Oh my goodness. I'm certain that like patrons are like there going, you know, I know it's bread, but it sure tastes like a freaking taco. You know, this bread's a bit damp. You know, it's kind of clammy. You know, like, excuse me, ma'am. I think I ordered a roast beef, but apparently I've received a fish sandwich. This is disgusting. This is freaking vile. You know how I know? Because it's not on the freaking Food Network. Just imagine some cooking show host be like, you know, just add a pinch of salt and a smidgen of vaginal funk. You think you'd be watching Iron Chef America and the chairman be like, today's secret ingredient is vaginal yeast. Bobby Flay be like, hey, what's your signature dish? You know, it's my famous vaginal yeast sandwich. It's real popular at Starbucks. This. And finally, in politics, a committee appointed a committee to appoint a committee. This is stupid. Thanks for watching. This is freaking stupid. Dun, 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 dun.